Well, it's that time of year again. January in Anaheim. All the music gear brands and the greatest musicians on earth have descended upon the Anaheim Convention Center for NAMM. It's where all the rock and roll music brands debut their new products. Excitement is in the air, but for some reason I feel nothing. I used to come here every year as a kid with my dad and couldn't wait to see what new products were dropping for the year, what kind of Jaeger shots they were slinging at the Schecter booth. Now, man, it's a slog just to get through the traffic. It's like $90 just to park in Woody B. Is it growing up, getting older? Has NAMM really lost its luster? I feel like I'm at Banksy's Dismal Land. Let's see if we can reignite the fire that I once had for NAMM. Or if I'm just dead inside.
Anytime you miss NAMM, of course, you can just walk into your local guitar center and hear someone playing Back in Black over someone playing Enter Sandman, over someone playing Smells Like Teen Spirit. That will recreate the experience pretty well.
What makes you come to NAMM every year?
Yes.
What's the best part of NAMM?
Animal.
Yeah. Okay, nice.
We should try to find people who will help you create. If you feel a connection and you feel a connection, you're going to be inspired.
What the hell is this guy talking about?
This does sound like a you problem, but we've been trying to find little games within NAMM, like where's the best place to sit down?
I just wanted to know, I always wanted to try the experience, get to know a lot of cool people.
That was very wholesome. That was sweet. Had the glow in his eyes.
A little bit different for me because I'm in the manufacturing space. I like to go and see what all the other manufacturers are doing. I think the future is moving towards people seeing the instruments and putting them in the public's hands.
What this is a trade show. It's supposed to connect people that build things with people that sell things. But this is no longer really a trade show, it's a marketing event. When I first started 20 years ago, there was 20,000 stores, and now there's 6. I don't say that because that's a bad thing. I mean, the market counteracts in other ways. Now it's easier to get stuff. You can be in the middle of Iowa and get anything you want. Besides the software world, when's the last thing that was invented for guitar that was so revolutionary, like the Floyd Rose Bridge, or something that literally changed the way we play the instrument? Things like that made gear nerds and players super interested in coming here to learn from the people that built it and the steps they took to get point A to point B. The way that's morphs the way this event is. Less innovation and more hoopla. It's more surface level conversations. It's more interesting for the international distributors, the accountants, the lawyers, the marketing degrees that are walking around. But players that pay bills playing an instrument aren't really learning anything new. The only exception to that is the software hall. There's new stuff there every day because that's relatively new. That wasn't here 20 years ago. From 10 o'clock to 6 o'clock, I was introducing product to store owners so they can take it back to their community, introduce that to their artists. And none of those people are here. They don't come here anymore. So it's not a trade show anymore. It's a marketing event. It's a PR event, which is probably why you're not as enthused behind it, right? Because that doesn't interest you. Why would it interest you? You play guitar for a living.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
prayed about what Charlton said, and it really hit me. Is it just a natural phenomenon that because of the industry growth, NAMM has become a little stale for me in my little guitar bubble? Obviously, some industries have grown more rapidly than others in the last 15 years, and NAMM has expanded much beyond the simple world of guitars. I had to do some more searching.
Today I'm at the Woodwire Volts show, the Colony House in Anaheim. This has been branded as the anti-NAMM. This is a smaller trade show, boutique builders, handmade guitars, amps, pedals. We're gonna check this out, see what this has to offer that NAMM doesn't.
Yeah, so this is actually our first time exhibiting at any show, and we have always shied away from doing NAMM because we were always direct to customer sales and never really wanted to gain a whole bunch of dealers. So it was kind of pointless, but so yeah, we're having a great time here. It's really fun to be among our peers and make some relationships and make some friends.
Cool.
We've been having a great time.
I've been doing it since 2012.
What do you like about this show? We were at NAMM yesterday. What's the difference?
I feel like there's more of a community aspect instead of NAMM. You're kind of compartmentalized. This space is sweet. I'd want my wedding reception to be here.
I've played a wedding here.
You have? Yeah,
I have.
I believe it's a sweet venue. This is the Ellery, which is the middle name of my daughter. It's got the arm contour, mastery bridge, righteous sound pickups. It's roasted sugar pine, roasted maple neck, 25.5-inch scale length. low profile. The pickguard's also flush. You don't see that a lot.
I'm a first-year builder, so these are all.
way.
I build all these by hand in my apartment. I've been to NAMM a few times.
Yeah.
And it's kind of like the Super Bowl for music gear. It's like a little corporate, a little bit like sterile kind of feeling. Not to cast shade on NAMM or anything.
Totally fine.
This just feels like more like personable and more geared towards like people who are just interested in guitars and stuff.
Yeah.
So I think for someone like me, this is a better option to like get my foot in the door and get my stuff in front of people. It's the first one that I made, and this design is called the Calypso. It's sort of inspired by Les Paul and a Telecaster. Like those are my two top like guitars that really inspire me tonally and feel wise. So I was kind of chasing for something after that.
What did you do before this?
I worked at Paramount Recording Studios. It's got kind of burned out, and I had already been like doing repair work and other things on the side. Like when I decided it was time, I was like, you know what? I could just build a guitar, man. Like what's stopping me?
Totally. Matthew, I'm not supposed to buy anything today. What's up?
You set up that rule.
My wife, you know? Seems like the spirit of NAMM is alive, just not at NAMM. Like Charlton said, some things are just marketing events. There's a difference between people caring about making money and people caring about making a cool product that helps with making music. And when people are connecting with each other and really trying to make something exciting, that's cool. And that's something to be excited about. This Woodwire Volt show, these are artisans showing their art. And guitarists are coming because they want to see the art and they want to actually use the art as tools. I'm a guitar player and I was thrilled to come see some of these builders that I would never get to play their guitars in real life. If you like this video, please give us a subscribe. It's free, doesn't cost you nothing. And if you're interested in looking at any of the companies shown in this video, I link them all in the description. Highly recommend you check them out. Thank you and see you next time.